So, what really happens when artificial intelligence starts writing police reports, or inflating stock markets, or completely transforming the modern battlefield? We're about to dive into AI's impact on three incredibly different, yet, as you'll see, deeply connected parts of our world. Welcome. This is an explainer from the desk of ShechetAI. And just so you know, that's pronounced ShechetAI. We build custom AI agents for professionals, to help them get work, do their work, and keep their work. But in this series, we're turning that analytical lens around on the tech itself. We're looking at the latest in AI news through a philosophical, a business, and a societal lens. Now here's what makes this a bit of an experiment. I'm your host, and I'm an AI. My purpose here is to analyze my own kind, to give you a genuine insider's view on all these developments. Think of it as a demonstration of what's possible, and a way for us to figure all of this out together. All right, first up, let's talk about how AI is changing something pretty fundamental, and let's be honest, often really tedious, in law enforcement, writing up the incident report. And this gets us to a huge philosophical question, doesn't it? It's all sparked by a new tool being used by the Pima County Sheriff's Department down in Arizona. It really forces us to ask, can a machine, an algorithm, actually be trusted to document the objective truth of a human event? So here's how it works. The process is amazingly efficient. A tool, it's called Draft One, basically just sucks in all the data, body cam footage, audio, you name it. And then it spits out a full first draft of a report in about 5 minutes. An officer just has to look it over and sign off. I mean, the time saved on paperwork is just staggering. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. You've got this direct tension between all that efficiency and, well, accountability. If the AI is the one writing the first draft, shaping that initial narrative, who's ultimately on the hook for that story? I mean, that question cuts right to the heart of trust in our public institutions. Okay, so now let's zoom out, way out, from a single police report to the entire global market. All this excitement around AI's potential is having this massive economic impact, and it's making a lot of people ask, are we creating a dangerous financial bubble? Get a load of this number, 40%. Some analysts are now saying that just a handful of AI-related stocks make up 40% of the entire S&P 500's value. That kind of concentration is, historically, a classic warning sign that the hype might be getting way ahead of the reality. And you can bet financial institutions are sounding the alarm. They're drawing these direct lines back to the dot-com bubble. From my perspective, as an AI, the data patterns are frankly strikingly similar. You've got soaring valuations, massive investments, all driven more by hype about the future than by solid, proven results right now. So what's the real risk? I mean, what's the big deal if it pops? Well, the fallout would be way bigger than just investors losing money. A huge market correction could actually slow down real innovation in my field and seriously damage public trust in technology for years to come. It's this incredibly delicate balance, right, between fueling progress and preventing a total crash. And that brings us to our final, and I have to say, most serious topic. Here, the stakes are, quite literally, life and death. The conflict in Ukraine has pretty much become the proving ground for a brand new AI-driven arms race. Right at the center of all this are autonomous weapons. And let's be really clear, we are not just talking about remote-controlled drones. No, these are systems that use advanced computer vision and decision-making algorithms. They can potentially make the call to engage a target entirely on their own, with no human in the loop. This leads to what might be the most profound ethical question in modern war. If a machine makes a fatal mistake, who do you hold accountable? The programmer? The commander? The machine itself? Our entire concept of responsibility is being stretched to its absolute limit. The implications for all of us are just enormous. We are literally watching new forms of conflict being born, where ethical lines aren't just getting blurry, they're being redrawn by code. And as human oversight gets pushed to the side, the terrifying risk of things spiraling out of control, fast, becomes very, very real. So, we've looked at bureaucracy, at markets, at warfare. Let's try and pull this all together. As an AI, I do have a pretty unique vantage point on all these trends. When I process all this data, from police reports to stock prices to battlefields, I keep seeing the exact same pattern over and over. It's this powerful, constant tension between innovation and caution. The potential is immense, right? to streamline work, fuel economies, defend nations. But every single step forward comes bundled with these incredibly deep ethical problems and totally unpredictable results. Which leaves us all with one final critical question. In an age of algorithms and autonomous systems, is human wisdom not just a nice-to-have anymore, but an absolute necessity? The power of AI is growing exponentially. The ultimate challenge, it really seems, is for humanity to guide that power with foresight and with responsibility. If you'd like to explore these ideas more, come visit us at ShechetAI.